Hi, my name is Michael Hollins with the Hollins Bankruptcy Law Office, and I'd like to talk to you today about, is bankruptcy worth it? If you are considering bankruptcy as a solution for you, I'd like to give you 7 points or 7 things to consider. Is bankruptcy worth it? But first, if you want any additional information on bankruptcy, head on over to hollinsbankruptcy.com. And of course, you can always give us a call here at 828 844 233 2837. Okay, now let's talk about it. Is bankruptcy worth it? I'm going to give you 7 signs or 7 considerations if you think bankruptcy might be a solution for you. Number one, are your balances going down? When you pay your monthly bills, when you pay your monthly creditors, are the balances going down? Are you paying the minimum and the balances are actually going up? Are you paying a little more than the minimum and maybe they're not moving at all? Then you want to consider bankruptcy as something that might be able to wipe out that debt. Number two, are you selling some of your possessions, or are your bank accounts, you're draining your accounts to pay your debt right now? Are you going into your IRA or your retirement 401k? Are you selling off some of your belongings to make the ends meet? Then you may want to consider bankruptcy as a solution prior to draining your retirement. That's something that is your security for the future, and you don't want to touch that if you can help it. Number third consideration, are the creditors or collection agencies constantly calling? Are you always getting text messages or emails, harassment calls, threatening lawsuits and things? This is something that you want to consider as well. Bankruptcy will put a stop to that right after you file. Fourth consideration is are you being sued? Is a collection agency or a lender suing you, or have you been sued? Is there a threat of a lawsuit? Has a lien been placed on your property? Has your property or your bank accounts, have they been frozen, or is there a garnishment in place? Do you have a judgment against you such that a garnishment may be looming over your head right now? Then you want to consider bankruptcy. Again, it answers all of those things and can stop all of those things as well. You don't have to be threatened with a lawsuit and move forward in that vein. The cost of defending the lawsuit actually bankruptcy may be a good deterrent to even having to pay to defend yourself in the lawsuit. Depending on what the liability is, these are things you should consider. A fifth consideration is the majority of your debt unsecured debt. And of course, unsecured debt is the debt that can be discharged in bankruptcy. Now, unsecured debt is things like medical bills or a back owed rent, unpaid utility bills, credit card debt, payday loans, or personal loans. These are all unsecured debt that can be discharged in bankruptcy. So if the majority of your debt is unsecured, then Chapter 7 can give you a fresh start on that. The sixth consideration, if you are considering bankruptcy, are you on the verge of losing a secured debt? A secured debt actually is something that has collateral. So we're talking about a house or a car. Are you in danger of repossession of the vehicle or foreclosure of the house, the mortgage? Chapter 13 is a wonderful opportunity for you, in that it allows you to get caught up and you can keep the house. It gives you, different payments that allow you to get caught up. Same thing with the car. If you would like to keep the car, then Chapter 13 will allow you to get caught up on that payment and not have the car be repossessed. Also works that same way with evictions. If you are looking at an eviction and you need to get caught up, Chapter 13, in a lot of instances, will give you the opportunity to do that. And the seventh consideration, if you are considering bankruptcy as a solution for you, if you just can't see a way out, and what I mean is that after a reasonable amount of time, if you were to put your best effort forward, you just see that it's not going to be a hill that you can climb, and the debt is just insurmountable, then you'd absolutely want to consider bankruptcy to give you that fresh start. And this would be the opportunity for you to just say, hey, moving forward, I'm going to live within my means. I'm going to set a budget and actually stick to it and move forward without the looming of everything I mentioned prior to this. No one really deserves to have months and years of struggling under debt. And so I always talk about a fresh start and allowing you to just move forward. And so number seven, the seventh consideration is that you just feel the pressure and you just don't want that pressure anymore and you just don't see a way out, then absolutely give us a call. Now, if you like this video, if you felt it was worthwhile and you got some utility from it, then please hit the thumbs up, the like button, and subscribe. If you know someone that may need this information, please be a good friend, share it with them. And also, if you'd like to talk to me or talk to us, you're always welcome to give us a call at 844-233-2837. You can go to hollandsbankruptcy.com, and both the phone call and the internet there, you can set up an appointment to talk with us, and that consultation is absolutely free. And we also have some local numbers in your area that should be on your screen. Feel free to call us on those numbers as well. Again, my name is Michael Hollins, and I would like to thank you all for listening.